Okay, welcome back in as this 32 and 32 series is winding down. I am now at the number 5th best team in the league, so only 5 more teams to go, and then this whole little series will come to an end. So the Florida Panthers last year finished with a record of 52, 24, and 6. They finished with 110 points on the season, first in the Atlantic Division, and they would go on to play Tampa Bay in the first round. They would beat them in 5 games. In the second round, they would take on Boston, beating Boston in 6 games. In the Eastern Conference Final, they would meet up with the New York Rangers, defeating them in 6 games. And then in the Stanley Cup Final, despite almost blowing a 3-0 series lead, they would win Game 7 and capture their first Stanley Cup in team history. So the old saying is, third time's the charm. 96, they got swept. Last year, they lost in 5. And this year, a little bit of redemption. They were finally able to hoist Lord Stanley's Cup. So as always, I'll be going through the contracts to see who's still there, who possibly re-signed, and we'll kind of go from there. So Ito Luostarinen is the first on this list. His contract did expire, but he has re-signed on a 3-year, $3 million contract. Oliver Ekman-Larsson came over on a 1-year deal because he wanted to win, and sure enough, he did. He has now signed a 4-year deal with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Vladimir Tarasenko came over from the Ottawa Senators this past season, helping them hoist or get to the Stanley Cup Final and winning. He is now signed with the Detroit Red Wings, I'm pretty sure on a 2-year contract. Anton Lundell, he has re-signed with the Florida Panthers, so they haven't lost everybody, but they have lost a few people. Kyle Okposo, his future is up in the air after being traded from the Buffalo Sabres to the Florida Panthers, finally getting that Stanley Cup. Who's to say what his future holds? As I say in all my videos, whenever you're in your mid to late 30s, it's hard to maintain your core, I guess, if that makes any sense. So who knows what his future holds, but if he ends up retiring, at least he'll ride out in the sunset. Brandon Montour has re-signed on a contract. I'll see if I can find it. Where is it? Or no, sorry, he didn't re-sign. He signed with another team. I think he signed with Seattle. I could be mistaken on that. But yes, Brandon Montour has left town. Steven Lorentz. We'll take a look and see if his name is still on this list. It is, but he has yet to re-sign with any team. I'm sure he'll sign with somebody, but he has yet to re-sign as of this moment. Kevin Stenlund, I'm pretty sure he has also skipped town. He is not on this list, so there's a very good chance he could have signed with a different team. Gustav Forsling's contract did come to an end this past year, but he has signed an extension, 8 years at $5.75 million, so he's guaranteed to be a Panther for at least 8 more seasons. Ryan Lomberg, I'm pretty sure he signed with another team because he is not there. He honestly, I think he signed back with Calgary, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure he did. And Sam Reinhart, probably the biggest free agent that Florida had. He is coming back to Florida, and we'll take a look at his contract. It is an 8-year deal, and he's making money. We'll put it that way. It's a lot of millions in his pocket. Dmitry Kulikov, I think, has re-signed as well. I will just take a quick little gander to see. Yeah, he signed a 3-year deal. So 2025, 2026, and 2027. So he's guaranteed to be a Florida Panther for 3 more seasons. Alrighty. Nick Cousins. Take a look and see if he is on this list. He is, but he has yet to re-sign, so he is still a UFA. And Sam Bennett's contract doesn't expire until next year, so they don't have to worry about him for another season. Anthony Stolarz only had the 1-year stop in Florida. He has signed a multi-year deal with the Toronto Maple Leafs. And Sergei Bobrovsky still has 2 years left to go on his deal for the Florida Panthers. Alrighty, that takes care of Florida's recap as this 32 and 32 series continues. As always, if you're new to this channel and you like this type of content, feel free to hit the sub button. I'd be very grateful and very appreciative. Until next time, and as always, take care.